Hi, my booksties. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be going over, what month are we in? June. We are going to be going over June's TBR list. It wouldn't be a video if my son didn't appear. First up, we are going to start with the series that I have actually been reading this past month. I've got through 2 of the books last month, but the next book in the series of the Boys of Tommen is Taming 7. That's one, along accompanied with Releasing 10. These are going to be the first 2 books that I read. I find myself, though, because I really want to enjoy the story, and these are so thick that I will read a book and then move on to a different book from like a different genre, different series, just to like kind of cleanse my palate. You get what I mean? Because these books, they're so big, they're so long, they're very good, don't get me wrong, but you kind of just need like a refresher so you don't get tired of the series, I guess would be the best way to put it. The last book I finished was Saving 6. I just finished that last week, so I'm currently reading a new book. I'll show you which. But these 2 are on the list in June to finish because I just kind of want to be over with the series. It's such a long series, and at this point, it's taken me about 2 years to get through the series, so I want to be done with it. Next book, Rules for the Summer by Megan Quinn. I just got this book last week. If you saw last week's vlog, you know I got this last week. The one thing about Megan Quinn is she's very good at writing grumpy ex-Sunshine books. So I already know that this is going to be very good in that aspect. I think on this one, the girl is the grumpy and the guy is kind of Sunshine. So I'm very excited for that one. Like I said in my last video, if I read this book and it turns out to flop, because I've read at this point 3 of Megan Quinn's books. I've read How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I read Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animals. And then I read Just for the Cameras. I enjoyed the first 2 books, the Christmas books. They were very, very good, very well done. But the Just for the Cameras, I don't know. I felt like it was lacking something. I don't know. So we'll see. If this ends up being good, then we'll stick on the Megan Quinn train. And if it doesn't, then I guess we'll only get her Christmas books. Next, I really have been finding that this year, we're already halfway through the year, and truthfully, I think I can count on one hand how many fantasy/romantasy books I've read, and it is depressing. We'll put it that much. So, I am going to be reading Direbound. This has been on my TBR since last year. I just haven't gone around to it. So we will be reading Direbound. I am so excited to dive into a new series, a new world, because I have just been missing like the aspects of a magical realm and magic and love and spice and all of that. But also the second book, this is the first one, Direbound. The second one is called Furybound. That one just recently came out, so I know that if I finish this and I really love it, I'll go into the second one. You get me? This book. Guys, I don't even know how many videos I have talked about wanting to read this book. There's 2 books, but there's just been a book that I have been trying to read and I just haven't been getting into it. But this month, I will be reading Wrecked. Okay. Very sad book. A bunch of people cried over it. To my understanding, it's about 2 people who get like stranded on an island and they realize they have feelings for each other. I don't know. I have a sinking feeling that someone dies. And I think it's the guy. Because what else would be sad about it? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I can think in my head that could be sad about a book is somebody dies. You get so invested in a character, and then at the end of the book, they kill him off. Right? Anyway. last but not least, I needed a kind of lighthearted book to get through what's packed in here. I have two pretty emotional books in here. So I'm going to go into Drive Me Crazy. Formula One has been starting up recently, so I figured what better than to read a book about Formula One. I love the Dirty Air series, so now we're going to get into this standalone. I think it's really cute. I'm excited to do this one. So right now it's just 6 books. I have a feeling that I'm going to be reading more. I sporadically buy books and just read them. I'm also audiobook wise, I have been slacking on my audiobook, but oh my god. Oh, but they roll over. I'm just realizing now that my Everand subscription, I haven't been using her, but they just recently changed it where all of your unlocks apparently renew. Yeah, they renew. So I haven't lost anything yet, but yeah, I gotta get these books. But anyway, so on audiobook, I am listening to The Wall of Winnipeg. I don't know if I'm gonna get through that, but I'm really gonna try. Honestly, this month, I have been going through FIFA. I feel like FIFA is a trigger word now because my lord, what a month it's already been, and it's only 7 days in. What a month. But anywho, I'm going to try to get through The Wall of Winnipeg because it's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. And for audiobook wise, I have a whole set of audiobooks that I'm trying to get through. I kind of wanted to listen to Every Summer After because that's releasing on Prime, but I don't know if I'm going to get through that. I have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I really kind of want to listen to. See, but all these books that I'm seeing, I kind of want to read them. You know what I mean? Like Payne Corinne, I want to read her books so bad. So I don't want to really listen to it. I'll probably finish listening to, what are these called? I don't know what they're called. The King Brothers? What are they? I don't know what it's called. It's a series by Amy Ward. I've been listening to that series for a while now. I think I finished like 5 out of the 6 books. So I'm very close to finishing that. So I think I'm going to finish that. Yeah, I have 2 books. I don't know. I don't know what my audiobook's going to look like. Let's hope and pray that this month I get through The Wall of Winnipeg. That's the goal. See, this makes me nervous because I already know I'm so behind in my reading goal of reading 100 books this year. But I just don't know if I can pile on any more books. I feel like these are pretty hefty. I guess you'll see at the end of this month where I get what I get to, if I get through these. Fingers crossed. I'll see you next week. Bye, booksties!